Mr. Hargrove, my name is Holmes. I'd like to ask you a few questions.
I never haggle over price. You may check my book for an available sitting.
Thank you, no. I merely require some information.
Mr. Holmes, is it? Information is not my business. I am an artist.
You're too modest, sir. You may know much to my purpose. Do people still sit for daguerreotypes in this day and age?
It's time-consuming, of course, but many of my discerning clients prefer the unique positive image. A daguerreotype is an unreproducible jewel of unmatched clarity.
I saw the portrait you did for my friend, Lord Lawton, and his fiancée.
And you were impressed. They are a handsome couple, are they not? Might I do the same for you and your intended?
Not at the moment. Do you use gold chloride to tone your paper?
Never. My printing out paper is unique, sir. The finest Godin gelatin silver. But instead of chloride, I use well, another salt. I trust you're not going to become a competitor.
I believe I have seen more of your work, sir.
I'm not surprised. It appears in many of the city's celebrated addresses. Whom have you viewed?
I'm not certain, but the brilliant finish of the paper is reminiscent of your style. Where do you keep duplicate negatives?
I have no storage facilities.
What if Lady Lockridge were to lose or damage hers?
A truly skillful photographer could achieve something with the positive, but that's beside the point. You had other business with me.
Most studios now use the collodion development process, do they not?
They do, and I say let them. I provide choices. My unique collodion technique produces distinctively excellent results which cannot be imitated by any jackass who calls himself a photographer.
Is not all collodion development basically the same? Phenol to reduce, sodium sulfite for control, and the thiosulfate solution to fix.
Excuse my snorting. Your ignorance is common. I won't divulge my methods, but I will say, for example, that cyanide in skilled hands is a better fixative than thiosulfate could ever be.
I believe I've happened upon a sample of your work, Mr. Hargrove.
You're a collector, then? I'll have to number you among my admirers, Mr. Holmes.
The name is Holmes, Sherlock Holmes.
I've heard that name, I'm sure. What do you have?
You've been playing a very dangerous game, Hargrove, and I intend to put you out. You'll want more privacy, I think. Let's go back. Remarkable picture of Lord Halliburton's affianced. Hargrove is skilled.
The image is sharp and brilliantly finished. Best of all, it bears little resemblance to the woman herself. Without the legend, I would never have recognized her.
Were she to retire from society, the photograph would enhance her reputation. The portrait probably makes better conversation. There's something odd about her costume. Do you see it?
I defer comment. Fashion is not my field.
Stitch Rumsey's expert opinion would be welcome. Things may not be what they seem here, Watson. Discretion must be our watchword.
I'll follow your lead.
It appears that Lady Lockridge was reluctant to have her own dubious taste exposed to scrutiny.
That seems a harsh indictment. Bad taste is not the same as bad character.
Do not reproach me for giving voice to a sentiment you share. I saw your expression at her home, and I observe your expression now.
You're right. I should know that round you I can never seem to be better than I am.
Nor can the photographer, Doctor. Pay attention to him. Lady Lockridge's misgivings may be based on more than society's gossip. Despite your best efforts, Doctor, it appears I am not a household word in all quarters.
So I remarked. Such ignorance might be exploitable.
The artist speaks in commercial platitudes, but he's not stupid.
Meaning what?
He speaks of photography as an amusement, a harmless aid to memory, but he is aware of its power. As evidence, photographs eclipse hearsay. Soon they will overtake human testimony.
I understand, but does it matter?
It certainly could, Watson. What if the camera lies?
You have no special privileges here. Go peddle your ridiculous accusations elsewhere, or I shall call the police.
No, Mr. Hargrove. The tables have turned. I may call them myself. Remark, Watson. Pornography is so predictable.
That is a libelous characterization. I am an artist.
We won't argue the point now. Let's just say you're an idiot. Mr. Hargrove, I'm in a position to do you very little good and a great deal of harm.
Is that intended as a warning?
It is simply a fact. Remember it as we speak.
If you insist, Mr. Holmes, I shall try. It must queue up as one of many urgent claims on my memory.
I wish to see the contents of this cabinet. Will you give me the combination?
I never use it. Really, I can't recall the last time I put anything in there. I forget things, you see. They disappear. In all the excitement, I've forgotten it completely. It may come to me, but I doubt it.
Given his penchant for self-promotion, why is none of his work displayed?
Perhaps it is too artistic for exhibition.
True. Salacious subject matter thrives on reputation, but it requires occasional viewing. Perhaps he keeps his naughty bits secreted away, as young boys hide French postcards.